hello and welcome. My name is Mistina. Nice to be back. Finally, I haven't seen the last chapter or the current chapter of One Piece, so I'm really happy to be able to react to them without any major spoilers. All I know that chapter 1120 was sort of about Atlas, but I sort of figured it out in my reaction in chapter 1119, when it was about that Atlas wanted to do something, probably sacrificing herself, or I don't know. We'll see. So thank you very much for not spoiling anything. Thank you very much for joining me. I don't know how I will handle this whole reaction thing. Will I do one video or two separate videos on these? You will see the results. I'm still not sure about that myself, but I just got home 2 hours ago and I'm ready to react and make the video so you can enjoy it. So I think it's about time that we start this, and to avoid spoilers on the other manga chapter, the latest manga chapter, I'll react to the official translation of One Piece chapter. Should I? Well, I try, at least I try. Okay, and while it's still loading, I had a fun time at my relatives. It's really a rare occasion when we can see each other, so I absolutely had to do it. Okay, the title is Atlas, now I can see it. So da-da-dum. Let's see what it's all about. Atlas, One Piece chapter 1120. And on the front page we can see Okra Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 10. Denjiro Daimyo of Kibi sentences the children. Okay, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to handle them. They are in the bag. Okay, Yamato's like, oh. Denjiro is such a wasted character. There are wasted characters in One Piece, and there are wasted characters, especially in Wano. And I do have to agree that Jack was one of those wasted characters, but the other one was Denjiro. Denjiro completely not being present during the final things. I mean, yeah, but my opinion on that. Maybe I'll do a video on that too, but okay. Oh, right, it's a flashback. 26 years ago, Punk Hazard. Please, Vegapunk, you simply must study the Void Century with us. There is a darkness there too deep for the world to leave unaddressed. Okay, so who is asking him? Oh, it's Clover, Professor Clover, okay. The more we study it, the more we require expertise in other fields. As you can see, I am a government scientist now. I cannot give you any data. How many times have you been arrested by now? They know exactly where to find you. Surely you know why they continue to allow you to live. It's because they are biding their time until they can round up and wipe out all of your friends. Pull back now. So what of the darkness? One cannot measure the good and the evil of the past. Interesting. He's really a man of science, Vegapunk. It's like good or evil, how good, how evil. Take a look back at our own history. I don't mean your country's history, more like the world's history. And you can see very, very interesting things that, you may think that, he was a cool dude, or she was a cool queen, or whatever, what that person was this or that, but was that person really that great, or is there darkness behind it? Or yeah, it sounds good now, but how did the people feel back then? It's like, yeah, there was a war you learn about during history lesson, 100 years war, whatever, but you don't see the people behind them normally or usually. It's like, yeah, there was the war, yeah, they won, hooray, but the people, Okay. I once saw a man with the name of D killed right before my eyes without warning. A man I was born and raised with. My older brother. Oh. Okay. Professor D. Clover. Wow. Okay, so he wants to study. He wants to know why they tried to kill the people with names of the D. He is a D, his brother was a D, if they are blood related, of course, but and Vegapunk is shocked, of course. I'm shocked too. My true name is Cloudy Clover. Cloudy. He is a friend. Yeah, of course he had to say something. And I only survived because I lied. How is it right that a person can die simply for declaring the name they were given at birth? You know, it's strange because Luffy is one of those rare characters who just throws his names all around. Monkey D. Luffy this, Monkey D. Luffy that, even on his side. And maybe he got away because his father was a D too. His grandfather is a D too, and I don't know. It's such an interesting thing. There is a secret history whose traces are continually erased, and Vegapunk is thinking about that. I will not help you with this, and I'll forget what you just said, he says. The most I can do is tell you to be careful. Vegapunk! But it made Vegapunk think. I will solve this mystery someday. The voices of the past will be heard. Okay, so he did make a promise. 22 years ago. Did you hear about the Ohara in West Blue? They are going to place a pasta call on it. Oh, I wish I could see the slaughter unfold. Yeah, Caesar. I knew it was Caesar. It's Clover the archaeologist. They have finally caught him by the toe now. But it's not a Now no one will dare to study the voice century again. It's the perfect example to scare them all off. Okay, and Vegapunk is like, please, Vegapunk. They say a single child escaped alive. Surely you had time to escape, Clover. You know, he's... I like this chapter already. Did all of you just die to preserve this vast store of text for the future? It's preposterous. What lunatic would dare risk certain death to continue your research? And you are the lunatic. Someone once said that the voices of the past will be heard. History is told by the winners. We are back again. And the voices of the losers at the bottom of the sea are so very faint. But the truth that was gleaned at the cost of so much sacrifice, and we can see Robin covering her eyes and really think about that. And you know, I actually miss the people from Baratie, and they are now here. And also, I think it's Tequila Wolf we are seeing on the other picture, and Robin. Are they that connected? Hey, what are you doing? Shoot us off. Okay, Zoro is trying to do something there. Oh yeah, because they are not going down the ship. Has at least been told to the world just now. Well, we don't know anything about that, but thank you. No, you are not going yet. That horse Gramps is gonna attack us again. And that's exactly why we can't leave. I understand that your ship can accelerate to flight distance of 1 kilometer. But if he manages to reduce the run-up speed at all, your horizontal projection distance drops. It's a northward wind. That'll reduce your lift, and according to my calculations, the ship will crash hard ground without reaching the water. As long as you don't get rid of that old geezer. And it's like Zoro is jumping to get rid of Nashjura. And of course we get to see a booty shot. That's an episode must. What? Oh, it's Atlas. Okay, now I see. I don't know what I just saw for a moment, okay, but it was Atlas. Atlas is coming in and she's punching Lilith. She's punching Lilith. And they're like, huh? So he's like, Atlas, why did you do that to Lilith? And she's like, oh. And Lilith is out completely. Take care of Lilith. Fly. I'll remove the obstacle. What do you mean? Lilith's excess just shorted out. Only Atlas is left. Okay, I see. So that's the plan. Take Lilith inside, Zoro, says Nami. All right. Wait, Atlas, explain. Atlas is not explaining anything, and Jinbei is ready to go. Let's get going. Chopper is like that. What are you sure, Jinbei? We'll regret it if we are too slow to act. That's for sure. Hit it, Brook. And Zoro is yelling. It's nice to see actually Zoro in distress, and this face of Zoro is very rare to see in the manga, I think, and I like it. As you wish, Coup Day, and okay, Atlas's hand has been cut down, but she keeps going and she keeps attacking Nashiro, and they are Cub the birds going away and escape. I can only pray that this message has made it safely out to the world at large. Well, not exactly. Whoa, and people are like, whoa, what's happening, Vice Admiral Hound? That huge boar, the snake, the bird, the robot. I don't get it. I didn't hear about any of this. And Luffy's like, oh, a giant robot. Okay, we are back to the robot now. Is that an iron giant? Yes, it is. Joy Boy, I'm so happy I get to see you again. Luffy's like, I'm talking to you. Okay, that's actually really funny. Luffy's like, The robot is making that move. It's hilarious. It would be foolish to hear about a war 900 years in the past from only one side. You go ahead. Your enemy is my enemy. Oh, I'm so happy, says the robot. I get to fight for you again, Joy Boy. This is amazing. You can talk. Luffy is really happy. Joy Boy is in danger. I must protect him. It seems we cannot end Vegapunk's speech unless we shatter this thing to pieces. Okay. Get the ship moving. Is that thing on our side, Straw Hat? Well, it says it wants to protect someone named Joy Boy. Who's that? They're like, it's saying something? I don't hear it. What? You don't? Oh, it's like the same thing with Zunisha. But in this time, Luffy can actually interact with him. Because Zunisha can only interact with Momonosuke, but Luffy could hear him. But now they can actually have a conversation. Don't just let them sail away. Fire! Yes, ma'am, Vice Admiral's on the roll. History requires a multifaceted approach to understand entirely. If only I had more time on my side. And the Iron Giant is coming. Not the Iron Giant, the giant worm is coming. Alas, there are forces outside of my ability to stop. What a shot. It's winding up. It's gonna shoot something. Okay, and Frankie and Sanji are really excited about the robot. And the robot is like, What? Look out, robot. What happened? Ka-chomp. No, Robo! That's a 900-year-old weapon. Of course it doesn't work anymore. It seems like there is a malfunction or the robot cannot do what it wants to do. Exactly. Crush it between your jaws, Peter. Peter? Stop that transmission. Okay, and Saturn is there too. You are not going anywhere, and he's on the giant ship. Kuma, Bonnie. Sanji's like, He's like, it's a Sunny. And is that? What's? Maybe Atlas and he's trying to save her? Hang on tight, we are going down. And they are going down. Wait a second, are we even going to make it? Okay, and Atlas is really fighting. You would sacrifice yourself, says Natsuro, and Atlas is smiling. Nope. Extra service on the house. Wow, what a smile from Atlas. Extra service on the house. You would sacrifice yourself. Nope. And she's actually exploding. That makes sense. Poof. That's it. We are going to make it because this helped the ship to flow a bit further, I guess, I assume. 25 years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger. Okay, whatever. It's not continuing, of course, why would it? Atlas is gone. York is happy. Now the only Dr. Vegapunk left in the world is little old me. And they are like, no, not yet, not yet. Not while the Stella continues to babble on. Yes, of course. We'll stop it at once. Wow, I'm all rusty. Okay, it must be the robot. So, Vegapunk's speech. So, 25 years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger completed an unprecedented tour of the entire world. And what he and his crew heard were likely the purest voices of the past. In conclusion, as I'm sure you have all surmised by now, my view of our future is this. What? Okay, to be continued, but we have some text I haven't read because I wanted to read. It's such a... It's so weird. It's a bit bothersome to read Vegapunk's speech while other things are happening at the same time, but it does make sense. Okay. And what was that? It can't handle Atlas. Okay, and Usopp and Chopper are crying about Atlas. Joy Boy, you said when the time is right. I think this counts. I'm gonna use it, okay? Ooh. Okay, and in the present, people are like, wait, what? What does he mean, Goldie? Yeah, because only a few people actually knew that he was called Goldie Roger and not just Gold Roger. But why Impel Down? And the chapter is ended. Of course it's ended, so it's just like that. And we got a new chapter too, of course, but I'm just going to check in just in case. Okay, I think I'll stop the video now and I'll start recording the next just about in a minute. My thoughts on this chapter, amazing. One of the best chapters of the year. I'm really sorry for Atlas. I feel sorry for the character, and it was nice to see that it's extra on the house. Nice touch to it. There were really cool panels in this. I have no complaints whatsoever about this chapter. Really, it was amazing, and it would have been amazing to react to it last week, but nonetheless, it was brilliant. It was really, truly a good chapter. I must say, I have to admit, it's one of those rare occasions when you got the flashback, you got to see characters, and everything is coming together slowly but surely. I'm sorry to see the Iron Giant gone, so to speak, but I'm sure that next chapter is going to be about the Iron Giant, so it seems. And Lilith might be the only surviving Vegapunk, apart from York, of course, but that's a different story. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me, and if you want to see my reaction to the next chapter, the next video will be up soon, shortly after. Sorry, I just traveled for, 5-6 hours today with 2-3 hours of a break, and I'm like, where am I at this point? But thank you very much for joining me, and see you again next time. Bye bye.